How do you think life will change after the lockdown and the pandemic?
Marami akong pwedeng sabihin dyan.
Yeah.
So, in a lot of ways, daming pivots. One is hygiene and sanitation. We'll probably see a lot of hygiene-led designs, at least for the designers, kunwari, ikaw, Tito Jake, di ba? To protect us from viruses and germs, ganyan. I'm already seeing mga self-cleaning materials, mga ganyan. Di ba? Alcohol and sanitizers will be most important. And before, when SARS happened, hand sanitizers became a thing. But now, it's happening to us now. Ako ito as a consumer, new retail models. Online delivery everything. Di ba?
Yeah.
Ganon din, dati sa SARS, yung nangyari yung SARS sa China, bumilis yung e-com adoption ng mga tao when SARS happened. So now we are seeing that now here. In fact, ang dami kong Viber suki. I mean, ang gulay ko, bina-Viber ko na lang, meats, actually, kahit lotion. Dami ko na lotion dito eh. Tataka na yung asawa ko, para saan lahat ng lotion. And because I'm buying all that, even as a consumer, right? Cashless and contactless transactions. We're going to see a lot of that. And even retailers are fast-tracking digital initiatives, diba? And then a lot of do-it-yourself, diba? Tokyo Tempura, that's owned by Jenny Winnicky. Order ako niyan, siguro every week. And McDonald's actually sold their frozen stuff, right?
Yeah.
So that's second. Third, I think, is mental wellness. And thank you for being invited here kasi it's just, ang sarap tumawa, di ba? So we need like an anxiety arsenal. Brands actually have a chance to help consumers manage high rising anxiety levels. I'm seeing that, a lot. And in fact, even sa agency namin, we're doing like mental wellness sessions and all that. We've been warned of a mental health crisis alongside this pandemic. You watch CNN and it's one of the things that they've been talking about. So we're also seeing probably a lot of online services, therapy services. And under that would be our digital well-being. Ako, yun nga alam, magbabayad ako ng app, di ba? So I got into this yoga down dog and Headspace. It's really helping me a lot with anxiety. Yung hirap na negosyo ngayon. So the meditation is really helping me. I read about Nintendo Animal Crossing called New Horizons. Yung play, I'm not into it. It's just my mga anak ko tsaka our millennials in the office. The game is yung players pick fruit, they do errands, simply relax on the beach. It's now the best seller in Japan. So even people are gamifying well-being practices. Yeah. And I think last that I want to share is, so I want to be really positive about this. It's in our study, it's called Optimistic Futures. So we've seen like a surge of Google searches for prayer. Nag-surge since March 2020. We're seeing family and friends providing the sense of community around us. We're seeing a lot of local love. Ako, ang usapan namin ng asawa ko every weekend, we will order from a resto. I mean, to support. Basta I'll order something. And of course, it's good na rin for the kids kasi para maiba naman sa home cooking. Companies like GSK and Sanofi, they're working together on a vaccine. So, amid this pandemic fear, we're still seeing naman a lot of positivity around us. So, all those things, it's not just coming from our study, I am experiencing it myself. Yeah.
Thanks, Rhoda, for very enlightening. I guess we can learn a lot from each other, especially with this new future or new normal that we're about to face. Thank you for your very comprehensive answer. Now we go to you, Mr. Ian. Ano naman ang palagay mo mangyayari?
So, I guess to add yung kay Golda, because on the retail side naman dito sa Canada is that retailers are really suffering. The only blessing dito sa Canada is that the government is helping in terms of funding. So if your revenues decreased by 30%, the government will compensate for it. Para you can actually pay your employees to keep your employees employed. So I think that's a good thing. If you have the fund, you have to be innovative. You have to, yung sa mga customers, yung sinasabi ni Golda contactless, we've been introducing yung mga terminals na contactless lang, at saka yung card not present transaction. So, and also yung e-com. Mostly, ang revenues ngayon, because of the lockdown, it's 100% digital. We're anticipating na by the time na we get to the new normal, na wala ng lockdown, I think people will be set on their ways in terms of digital na, because convenience, because of, you can always return if you don't like it. So there's a lot of benefits there. The sense of community and being helpful to for others, it gives you a sense of fulfillment that you're able to help even if you're also in that dire situation. There's a feeling of like fulfillment. So I guess I hope na that feeling or that trend will be sustained until the pandemic is over.
Thank you. Thanks, Ian. That's very inspiring. Yung mga what you're going through, and we're glad to hear that everything's going well there despite the situation. Okay, how about you, Mel?
So I agree with Ian and Golda. Parang a lot of things will change, and based from what I see in the news, because I watch the news every morning, parang it's the new normal, I suppose, but this time with more caution. Diba? You have to be more careful. And yes, I'm also at least okay as my part as a creative, because in the digital industry, boom lahat, diba? As si Golda said, buhay lahat ng mga clients eh. Parang lahat ng clients namin biglang nabuhay. That's what's keeping me busy for the moment. Daming challenges. Ang daming challenges, but yeah, I think we can work it out.
Yeah, I guess we just really have to be ready to face the challenges darating in our future when things somehow become normal.
Yung acceptance also is important eh. Kasi parang if you don't accept the new normal, it will be hard for you to cope. Diba?
Thank you, Mel. Tito Jake, ikaw naman.
Yeah. Again, as I mentioned earlier, pare-pareho tayo, diba? We're all in this together, and people are really afraid of uncertainty. So maganda yung mga binabanggit nyo, like kay Golda, mga learnings, kasi in a way it gives people some sense of certainty. Okay, so ito my expectation. So in a way, gradually, we're trying to cope as well, and then at least it sets yung path. So kahit paano, ano ba talagang nandyan? So at least pag may nagbabanggit ng mga research, okay, kahit paano, alam ko na. No? So I'll just quote this favorite motivational speaker of mine, si Jim Rohn. Sabi niya, you can sum up the history of mankind in 2 words: difficulty and opportunity. So, kahit anong mangyari, kahit sa buong panahon, history, pagkatapos ng difficulty, opportunity. Pagkatapos ng opportunity, difficulty na naman. And since nandito tayo sa difficulty, so it's like I can't wait. Anong susunod na naman na opportunity? So, well, of course, thinking positive won't really help, di ba? Porket ba magte-think kang positive, everything will be better? Not really. But it will make you cope with the situation better than coping with it, thinking negatively. So, yeah, masaya yung next na stage after this difficulty.
Yeah.
Right? So, opportunity naman. So, I think mas maganda pag dun yung focus.
Yeah, it's interesting how the things that we're used to mababago na. And I guess it's just a matter of what attitude we'll take. Diba? So, thank you for your very enlightening answers, everyone. Thank you, Ian, Golda, Mel, and Jake. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for inviting us.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, enjoy.
To everyone
Yeah.
watching, to everyone who's being with us, may all of you stay strong, healthy, and beautiful. May you be locked down, but never down. Take care, everyone. We'll see you again. This is the TikTalk Show. Goodbye.
Hello.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much.